In this video I'm going to show you how to set up Smart DNS on Windows and really any other device. Now I'll just take you through the basic steps, then explain a little bit what Smart DNS is, and then give you a demonstration. Okay, so how to set up Smart DNS. Basically, you need to find your network settings. I'm going to show you on Windows, but you need to find it on your smart TV or your phone or whatever, or tablet. Then you need to find your connection details and change your DNS settings. So your DNS servers will be set in different ways. You'll either have them manually set or they'll be set by Wi-Fi connection. You need to modify these. I'll show you how to do it in a second. And that's basically it. Then you need to check it all works, of course. Okay, Smart DNS is a method developed to bypass the increasing number of geo-restrictions, so blocks. So when you go to any big media site, I mean indeed lots of different sites, what you can access is depending on your location. Smart DNS gives you the facility to hide your location and pretend you're in a different place. Now, for instance, let me just show you. Smart DNS Proxy, which is one of these Smart DNS solutions, which incidentally, if you like this video and you want to try it out, there's a 14-day completely free trial in the description. If you use the link below, that will give you a free trial for 14 days, no cards, no sneaky automatic subscriptions or anything like that. And here it is. And it basically gives you access to sites that you might be blocked for whatever reason. Examples are Netflix, Pandora, BBC iPlayer, CBS, Hulu, that sort of thing. Thousands and thousands. It only works with the configured sites. Smart DNS does nothing if you don't go to any of these sites, unlike a VPN, which affects your entire connection. So let me just go and show you how to set this up. Let's just show you an example of what happens without Smart DNS first. So I've got BBC iPlayer, I've got access to that because I'm in the UK currently. So that will work perfectly, as you can see, because it's looked up and I've got a UK IP address. Netflix, I will get the UK version of Netflix, which is alright, but the US one is usually a bit better. So you can see I've got the US version of the UK version of Netflix there. Pandora, a brilliant online radio station jukebox typey thingy, doesn't work because there was some legal issue and Pandora now won't work in the UK. It'll work out just about everywhere else, but it's blocked. It's looked up my IP address, said you can't watch it. Okay, let's go back and set Smart DNS up first. Let me go and show you my account is half set up, just so I can show you. This is the account page. Here it has all the settings I've got. So, for instance, so I can watch BBC iPlayer and I can watch a US version of Netflix. I can change these things to different versions if I want. It's a bit more beyond the remit of this video, but and it's not hard, but you can explore that when your free trial. And you can see my DNS is not configured properly, and that's what we're going to do now. So, as I said, we need to find our network connections. So you need to get to the screen. So in Windows, you just go and type network into your search bar. You'll get the network connections. If you're using a different device, you need to find out where your network settings are. You can see here there's a few network connections on this PC, and I want the active one, which hasn't got a cross through it, which is Wi-Fi. So this laptop is connected to Wi-Fi. And we need to find that, and then we just go on Properties. And this is the geeky bit. You need to find Internet Protocol version 4, TCP IP version 4, IPv version 4. Connect that and click Properties. Now, it won't be that sort of convoluted on a smart TV. It will just be network connections or something like that. But basically, you're looking for the active network connection. And you can see here, I get my IP address automatically from the Wi-Fi router. And I get the DNS servers from a Wi-Fi router, but I'm going to override that. And I'm going to put the manual in ones now. So what I basically need to do is put in the Smart DNS servers. Let me just click here. Instead of the real one. Oops, sorry, I've got that. Let me copy and paste. There we go. That's a Smart DNS server. And this is another Smart DNS server. This is from my Smart DNS Proxy setup. So if you use another Smart DNS server, they'll have their own Smart DNS settings. You should then click on a Windows PC, validate settings upon exit, and OK, and close. Get a little screen when you validate and close there. Now another step, if you have problems, reset your connection, because what happens often on a device, you can reboot it or something like that. It'll use the old DNS servers because it caches them. If you want to make sure that doesn't happen, just disable your connection or restart it and enable it again, and then it'll re-look at what the DNS settings are. Okay, so that's that. Now let's go and see what difference it's made. Now we can see my account page. I'm going to refresh that, and you can see it's asking me to set my DNS up. I have just done so, so I'm now getting a tick there. You'd need to activate your IP address. I've obviously done that. That's because you need an account, and it only works with a specific IP address. So you need to activate it before it'll work. Now let's go to BBC iPlayer. Will work perfectly well because it won't do anything to this because I'm in the UK. And if I was outside the UK, this would now miraculously start working. Okay, so that will work perfectly well. Let's go to Netflix. As you can see, I'm on the UK version of Netflix. Smart DNS is enabled now, and I've told Smart DNS to route me to the American version, and it'll spoof my location to make sure I get the American version of Netflix. So let me just reapply those settings. Now I should have gone to it. That's a brilliant film if anybody wants to watch it. I love horror movies, zombie movies in particular. Train to Busan is well worth watching. It's not on the UK version of Netflix, so I think this has worked. Let's just scroll down, and the easiest to find. Yeah, so we've got top 10 films in the US today and top 10 TV programs in the US today. Smart DNS is spoofing my location, so my account now goes to the US version. And Pandora, the last test. Pandora is unavailable in my country because I'm in the UK. Now this should now work because Smart DNS should spoof my location and let me access this. And you can see now, instead of getting that blocked, I have got a site on Pandora because it did used to be available in the UK, and I can use Pandora as fine because Smart DNS has hidden my location, spoofed my location, so it's basically routed part of my connection through a US server, so I can use Pandora. It's very clever. It's basically anybody wants to access bypass any of these geo-blocks or configure you getting blocked via ISP or the site itself. Look at Smart DNS. It provides no security. There's no encryption. It doesn't keep your passwords or your internet connection safe in any way or means. It just doesn't do anything like that. If you want that, you need a VPN, and with a VPN you'll have to switch to each country as you do. Smart DNS, you sit in the background and let it do its thing. The setup I've just done is all you need to do. If you have problems, restart the network, as I've said, test the connection, make sure it's working, go to a site that's blocked. So if you're in Germany and want to watch BBC, go and see if BBC works. If it doesn't, you haven't got Smart DNS set up properly, so just check back. Smart DNS Proxy support are good. I've found them very good in my experience. I've heard a couple of complaints about it really, but that they don't get back on sort of tricky stuff, but I haven't really had a problem, and they've answered my support calls very quickly. Okay, so that's Smart DNS Proxy, how to set it up. Check out the link below. And I hope that's helped. If you've got any questions about Smart DNS, I know quite a bit about it now. I've been using it for a few years, and particularly with reference to VPNs and stuff like that. Pop a comment below, and I'll do my best to answer, or I'm sure helpful viewers will too. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.